Hello, people of God. Welcome to The Proof is in God's Word, the King James Holy Bible. And today's proof is Moses met as face to face with God in the tabernacle door. And you can find this proof in Exodus 33, starting at the first verse. And I'm going to read that. And the Lord said unto Moses, Depart and go up hence, thou and the people which thou hast brought up out of the land of Egypt, which is Africa, unto the land which I swear unto Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, saying, Unto thy seed will I give it, and I will send an angel before thee, and I will drive out the Canaanites, the Amorites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, unto the land flowing with milk and honey. For I will not go up in the midst of thee, for thou art a stiff-necked people, lest I consume thee in the way. Right there, I want to pause right there and explain those people that God is going to destroy are the children of Ham. The children of Ham are the possessors of the land of milk and honey, but God promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that he was going to give that land to the children of Israel, because the children of Ham, who is the progenitor of the black race, they were very wicked. They lived very wickedly under false gods and made sacrifices of people, and even ate the sacrifice. So right here, God is saying he's going to give that land to them, but he's telling them he's not going with them. He's going to send an angel. When the Lord is saying the reason why he's not going to be in the presence of them any longer, because they have been disobedient. The children of Israel have been being stiff-necked, disobedient, complaining and murmuring, and when God has showed them so much amazing things, and there wasn't enough for them. They still was just being human. We're going to skip down to number 9, and it says, and we're going to get to the part where God meets with Moses. Number 9, and it came to pass, as Moses entered into the tabernacle, the cloudy pillar descended and stood at the door of the tabernacle, and the Lord talked with Moses. And all the people saw the cloudy pillar stand at the tabernacle door. And all the people rose up and worshiped, every man in his tent door. And the Lord spake unto Moses to Moses face to face, as a man speak unto his friend. And he turned again. Number 11, and he turned again unto the camp, but his servant Joseph, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. But his servant Joshua, the son of Nun, a young man, departed not out of the tabernacle. In other words, Joshua was in the tabernacle when God met with Moses. And Joshua stayed in the tabernacle. He didn't move. He didn't get in the way. He just stayed in the background as to witness what happened. and the Lord allowed it. The Lord came to Moses in a cloud, a cloudy pillar, just like a cloud, just dropped down out of the sky and came down to the earth in the front of the door of the tabernacle. And Moses can hear God, and God can hear Moses. God is speaking to Moses, and Moses can hear God and talk back to him, but he could not see his face, just the cloud. It's like a cloud, and he could hear the voice coming from the cloud, a very misty cloud. So we're gonna get to the part where Moses asked the Lord to show his face, to show his glory, to show himself to him, because he can see God talking, he can hear God talking, but he can't see nothing but the cloud. So we're gonna jump to number 18. And Moses, and he said, I beseech thee, show me thy glory. This is Moses talking. And we're going to jump to 20, and 20 says, and this is the Lord talking. And he said, the Lord said, thou canst not see my face, for there shall no man see me and live. 21, and the Lord said, behold, there is a place by me, and thou shalt stand upon a rock. And it shall come to pass, while my glory passeth by, that I will put thee in a cliff of the rock, and will pass, and will cover thee, excuse me, sorry, I read that wrong, and will cover thee with my hand while I pass by. And I will take away mine hand, and thou shalt see my back parts, and my face shall not be seen. There it is, proof in the word of God that God allowed Moses to see his back part but not his face, and spoke to him face to face in a cloud at the door of the tabernacle. You know, God is so amazing that we can't see his face. This is why we don't see God's face today. Why? Because it will kill us. We can't see his face and live, because God is so amazing. It's just amazing how the whole concept of how he made man and then made him part of himself, God. He gave us the life. You know, he made us in the image of him from the earth. And then he gave the life from himself and put it in us. Right now, my heart is beating. I'm connected to God. Why? Because my heart is beating. And I have eyesight. I can think. I can use my senses, all of my senses and my limbs. I thank God for that. But that's how I'm connected to God. And he is so amazing and so amazing and so great that he can make himself come down from a huge size to the size of man, to the size of a door of a tabernacle. He came down to the size of that, to the level of man. And then he can turn around and go back to a level, a colossal level so huge that when we looking at his works, that's like a puzzle. We only see a piece of the puzzle. We don't even see the whole puzzle. We just see a tiny little piece of God. That's how amazing. It's far out. It's more than we can imagine. It's the power that he has. He's so powerful. It's more than we can imagine how he works and how he does what he does. All we know is what he tells us. But other than what he tells us, if we're going to know anything more, we got to live for God so we can see the glory of God and appreciate and enjoy the glory of God on the other side. While we on this side, we're only going to get but so much. But when we get to the other side, that's when we're going to see the power in the glory of God. And that's why we got to live right, because in these scriptures we read, we could see where God didn't like the people. He decided he didn't want to hang around them no more. This is why today we don't hardly see no miracles. We don't hardly see things special from God. Why? Because God is tired of showing his glory and his special ways and special things to us, and then we turn around and treat it like it was nothing. We don't honor it. We'll go right back to doing the things that we as humans do. You know, God is the one made us, and all this stuff reflects on him. This is why he trying his best to be patient with us and say, this stuff is reflecting on me, the things that man is doing. This is what God is saying. So I'm going to send my son, Jesus Christ, to be an example of how I will accept them if they follow the ways of Jesus Christ. Well, I can go on, and I don't want to continue on and on. It's supposed to be a short message. But with that being said, thank you for listening to The Proof is in God's Word, the King James Holy Bible, and may the Lord bless you and your family forever.